Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to the Star Wars headquarters. This is Ryan, joined with my twin bro, Robbie.
Hey everyone, what's up?
And we're talking about, you guessed it, this image here, guys. It
Oh,
caused a whole lot of chaos.
Oh boy.
There was a Droideka spotted in the bottom right corner. As you guys know, we made a video saying that DICE has basically teased Droidekas coming to Star Wars Battlefront 2. And guess what? They're not coming to Battlefront 2 anytime soon, or at least they're not in active development at the moment. And honestly, we do not want to be making this video right now. We do not want to be talking about the fact that the Droideka is not coming to Battlefront 2. We're tired of making these types of videos that are so disappointing and negative, and it's just, we already know your responses are going to be that you're disappointed like we are, and that you can't believe that the Droideka is not coming to Geonosis. You know, we're not happy about it. The community is outraged about it on Reddit, you know, pretty much everywhere you go.
But I also think it's more than just the Droideka. I think it's also communication and the way it's being communicated, a lot of this stuff. So we're going to go over the history of all this here a little bit and dive into it right now. So Ryan, let's do this.
Yeah, so what really kind of threw this whole thing out of balance was the initial communication about what happened with the Droideka. You know, on Twitter, Ben Walk, he tweeted, "Heads up, it's not a Droideka. Thanks for checking in." And he tweeted this out as the very first response to the image. So everyone was like, wait, it's not a Droideka. What is it? Like me and Robbie, we were like studying the image.
Has to be
going,
a Droideka.
Is it like a Droideka tank? Does he mean it's a new class? What does he mean?
What's going on?
Then the second tweet was, second thoughts, what do you think it is?
A Droideka.
I know, we were still like joking around on Twitter saying, I think it's a Droideka. And a lot of people were joking around, but there was a lot of excitement because it felt like they were really, truly teasing this Droideka coming to Battlefront 2.
Yeah, Dennis Brandfeld have been mentioning it several times on Twitter. I mean, you go clear back to some of his tweets. He says this in response to Ben. Ben says this, "Where are those Droidekas?" And Dennis says, "I've hinted at them so many times by now, I'm just going to stay quiet on this topic until we can deliver." And there's several other tweets, of course, about Droidekas and stuff like that. So it was kind of being communicated for a long time that, you know, Droidekas are being worked on.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. So we made a video naturally that, hey guys, you know,
you just
it looks like DICE is teasing the Droideka. It's now in the official artwork, you know, and then all of a sudden this happens. An official statement comes out saying that they just want to drop a few lines to clear some things up regarding the screenshot that was released and has dominated the discussion this week. When we first started to see mentions of Droideka, the instant answer from us was no, which at the time we believed to be 100% correct. This is because we currently have no active plans for a Droideka, nor do we have any assets within our active development version of the game. And while we saw the similarities, we believed it could have been a crash speeder or environmental clutter. I'm sorry. Oh man. God. Guys, we have no words. Like,
What?
like, seriously, WTF. Like, that's a WTF moment. Like, when I read that immediately, I told Robbie, it's going to be memes everywhere.
Yeah,
it's going to be the number one meme.
You can predict it.
And if you go on Reddit, it is the number one meme right now.
So communication needs to improve.
Yeah, communication needs to improve, guys, big time.
Like, I personally, my take is they explain.
And it's something we've been talking about for the last year. We've been talking about it for the last year, guys, that communication needs to improve. And, you know, it's something where we were so frustrated that you probably saw our tweets on Twitter. We were very frustrated. We were just venting out there. We were just as unhappy as you guys are about the situation. And, you know, we were just unhappy and venting, just like a normal Star Wars Battlefront 2 fan would about this. And we even made a statement that, you know, we're not going to continue making these videos. We said, I'm still excited for the Naboo hangar next week, but the whole Droideka issue is just crazy. We'll be back next week with Naboo hangar blast videos, but don't expect us to create videos fixing DICE's mistakes. Our channel is not called Battlefront 2 Damage Control. Now, They've never hired us, of course, to do damage control for
No,
DICE. Let me
of
make
course
that
not.
very clear.
Yeah.
We've never been hired by DICE. What we were saying is we're very tired of making videos that are constantly fixing EA's mistakes. It's like we're constantly making videos that are just back and forth. Like we announce something positive, and then the next following video, the next day, is something very negative.
It's just becoming too much, too often.
Yes.
And you know, we've met the team at DICE. They're extremely talented. We've been to
Yes,
the
they are.
feedback sessions many times, and have been your voice, the community's voice. We want to get
Yes.
your opinions in there. We've been pushing conquest mode. We've been pushing
Droidekas.
that
We've been pushing
We've
Droidekas.
been
I mean-
pushing features you guys want, mentioning hot fixes. You know, we were like, hot fixes are actually coming to Battlefront 2. Never came to Battlefront
whatever
2.
happens,
I
yeah.
don't even know what happened with that.
And
It's
well,
just-
they've done patches. They tried to do hot fix. You know what happened with Palpatine? That took an entire month for him to return. So they
Yeah,
attempted
it's
to do a hot fix, but never happened. And
We don't want-
another thing I want to mention is if we look at a year from now, let's say we're looking at a year from now, we still don't want this to happen a year from now. That's what
It's
we're
getting
trying
ridiculous.
to say. We cannot continue to do this even a year out from now. It's got to stop. And you know, Ben, he responded to us on Twitter. He said, "When have we ever asked you to fix mistakes or act as damage control? I've certainly not done so." And I do understand he's trying to clarify that they've never asked us to do damage control, and that is true. But it would have been nice to hear something like, "Hey guys, you guys have supported our game over the last 3 years or 4 years.
Yeah.
We understand how passionate you are about Battlefront 2, and we're going to do our best to make the game right, to fix this problem,
Right.
and to give you the Battlefront 2 that you guys deserve." And it was nice to hear you guys supporting us. Battlefront 2 fan said, "Ben, Star Wars HQ is one of the largest pages, content creators still supporting and streaming your game. You guys should be thankful that people still dedicate themselves to freely promote and discuss your game. Loyalty from this community is the only thing keeping BF2 alive." And that's very true. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, guys, like we said before, we don't want to create videos like this where we're talking about the Droideka not coming to Battlefront 2. We're very tired of it. We're fatigued of it.
Yeah,
we
we
want to
don't
start
wanna
creating
disappoint you
videos.
guys.
Yeah,
We
we
don't
don't want
wanna-
you guys to be disappointed.
Yeah, we don't want to continue like being this voice that kind of disappoints you guys, and that's part of the reason why we're going to be talking a lot about the Clone Wars TV series upcoming
Yes,
stuff,
exactly,
as well as
the
Battlefront
movies.
2, and we're excited about that stuff. And I'm hoping that the gaming portion of Disney, Lucasfilm, and DICE and EA can get their heads on straight and deliver something really cool in the future, of course, related to Star Wars gaming, Battlefront 2.
Yeah, like, I mean, we're still excited about Geonosis.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
But
of
again, we
course,
don't
but-
want to keep on, like, when an exciting announcement happens, we don't want something negative to happen the next day that completely ruins the whole
They
positivity.
need to get together and tighten up their communication big time.
Yeah, but guys, leave your comments down below. Are you still excited for the Clone Wars DLC? We are still excited for the Clone Wars DLC. We still want to play Geonosis. You know, I still want to play Naboo Hangar on Blast Mode. There's still some things that we're excited for, of course. And we just hope that we're not continuing this type of
gotta stop.
video making in 2019. We don't want to make these kind of like videos where we have to fix EA's mistakes or tell you guys that, you know, this Droideka is not coming, or
I
you
don't
know,
wanna come out,
Palpatine is not coming for another month, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I know.
It's important. It's important that we're getting this right for you guys, and you guys know that what we're talking about is going to happen. So that needs to be happening with the communication with DICE and EA. They're going to say something. It needs to happen.
Yeah, and if there's ever an issue, you know, there needs to be no comment on it from EA until there's an official statement. They need
Yeah.
to get an official statement out within
Look at Fortnite. Just
an
study
hour fixing the issue.
Just study Epic Games. Come up with a blog series, post, sign it DICE team or something that you're proud of, and get it out there. But
Yeah.
anyway, that we'll wrap it up, guys. So communication needs to improve. This whole Droideka thing just proves that. And yeah, let's hope that Geonosis is amazing. The heroes come out and they're amazing.
Yeah.
Get to play with Grievous here. We're going to be playing with Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Dooku soon enough. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you guys so much for your support and love. By the way, out on Twitter the other day, we really did need that.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
time, because it has been a very rough year. I
Yeah.
mean, we're still going through stuff that we won't. It's still a rough year.
Yes.
So we really appreciate. We're really grateful, and stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And may the Force be with you.
Always.
Wow.